Alright, this is Hero Do the Comedian coming to you with my predictions of the ban list. Uh, what I think will be off, what I think will be on. Limited, semi-limited, all that good stuff. Uh, First I'm going to start with the ban. Start with ones I think will probably get off because of the way the game's been. And then what should be on it, and all that good stuff. First would be Blackluster Soldier. It hasn't seen gameplay since, God, it's been almost 7 years now that they had gameplay, and there's so much stuff that can stop it. Solomon Judgment, Solomon Warning. It's just there's so much stuff that can stop it. It's not the big threat that it used to be. I remember when it used to be so hard to kill, but even now, and you all see, I don't really have much of the good stuff like MCO40, G-Hopper, and all that has, but I can easily kill now. I used to fear that thing back in the day. It's nothing. It may be me talking because I got a Blackluster Soldier finally to see so I could see what it's actually like. But to be honest, I really don't see it as a threat. I don't see Destiny Hero Disc Commander as a threat either. If we don't get Destiny draw to at least 2, I'd say at least bring Disc Commander back so we can see more Destiny Hero plays. Destiny Hero decks, more mix and match of every hero. I really think Disc Commander should come back, since a lot of the other stuff that made him go on the ban list is no longer of any use. It'd be good to get Disc Commander back to give us a little bit more draw power for those type of decks. Um, Thousand Eyes Restrict, I really don't see the point of that anymore. Because Metamorphosis is on the ban list, so that makes Thousand Eyes Restrict a whole lot easy, a whole lot harder to get out. You pretty much need Relinquish and then a substitute, or Relinquish and Thousand Eyes Idol, or Thousand Eyes Idol and a substitute to be able to bring him out. So there's really no need for him to be forbidden anymore. He needs to be taken off the list as well. That's it for what I think should be taken off the list. Well, that in-dimensional fusion. Our gameplay really is to make everything fair with the new ones, with the more experienced players. The Dimensional Fusion lets both players get removed from play cards. That fits with the theme. You're paying the life, your opponent isn't. So, why not? And it would bring V to Z decks, or just XYZ deck back into gameplay, which would be really fun to see again. Bring some old school deck back. Now, what I think should be banned. Uh, I kind of agree on what MCO40 said about Brionic, since we got his retarded cousin Orient Dragon, and Goyo was put on the ban list back in March. Really, I could see Brionic being put on the chopping block as well, like he said. Uh, but that's all I can really see on that. Uh, as for limited cards, I would like to see Black Wings get back into it. If they're gonna limit Kalut to 1, we should get either Black Whirlwind back to 2, or get Gale for 2 for a 4-man and see what it's like there. Because to be honest, I'd like to see Black Wings played again. That was one of my favorite decks back when 5D started. Uh, another one another one that I think should, plus I do like on top of that, shouldn't be no longer limited, should be Elemental Hero Stratos. That card should be taken off the limited list and put to 2 at least. Most people don't use the elemental heroes anymore. Most of them can't find the heroes they need. So it's mostly the experienced players that are using that. I'm probably making it sound bad to where it should stay on there. But to be honest, Stratos is easy to get. He's in a 10 now. He's what, like $2, $3 at max for the super rare, and then probably about 5, 6, maybe 10 at max for the ultra. There's really no need for him to be limited. He should be semi-limited. Like I said, if Destiny Draw doesn't get put to semi-limited, I think this commander should be at least put to limited or semi-limited. Alright. That's it for what I think on the limited should be brought down. Now on to what should be put on limited. One is Trishula right off. Trishula, whatever you want to call it. The level 9 Ice Barrier Dragon. Because people only use it at 1 anyways. Well, most people. It's already limited to 1. It's a broken as hell card. And it's really easy to get out in most decks. I know I can get out in 1 turn in my Fish OTK deck if I play the cards right. So that tells you it's not that hard to get out. But he should be on there. Let's see. If they don't ban Dandelion, which I think they should, since it's a heart and soul of plants, and plants need to get down some more because evidently the last ban list just brought them back up. If they don't hit Dandelion, I think Lone Fire should go down to 1 and make them a little bit more harder to play. Glow Up Bulb is another one I think should be limited. I mean, it's like Spore, but it sounds more like a hate crime because I don't have one, but really it's a hollow. But that's all the real reason. It's just a more broken Spore. That's all there is to it. But you get the mills, so it makes stuff like Dandelion even more worse. So I think at least if Dandelion's still staying, then they should at least limit the Glow Up Bulb. Because I've seen a couple of decks with 2 of them in it. I don't see the point considering it's got the same last effect. Either duels can use it only once in a duel. Once per duel, so I don't know why there would be a second one in there. Let's see, is there anything else that I think should be limited? Not really. Not that I can think of anyways. Oh yeah, there's trap card. Solomon Warning, way too broken. 2000 negate a monster summoning, or a monster spell or trap effect that special summons a monster. 2000 life. 2 of those along with a Solomon Judgment. It's gotta get hit. Seriously, Solomon Warning is just broken. I don't care if everybody's saying it's gonna be part of the reprint for wave 10 too, but second wave of the 10. But Solomon Judgment's at 1. Solomon Warning needs to go to 1. My semi-limited predictions. Destiny Hero Malicious. I really don't see a point to why he's semi-limited. I really think he should get off. He's an 8-star monster with Destiny Draw limited to 1 in a deck. There's really no point for Malicious to be semi-limited. Should be just straight off the ban list. I mean, he can be good, but he's a lot harder to get out to make him good. He's a level 5, and there are Exceed monsters at level 5 that could use with. But they're still tricky because he's just an 800 attack monster, and there's no way to get 2 out real quick without wasting Reborn or Call, or wasting your Tribute Summon for the turn while you already have 1. So there's really no point in that. Overload Fusion, we haven't really seen much in Cyber Dragon plays. Cyber Dragon type decks, so why not take Overload Fusion out so we can use the Chimera Tech more, and then put the Chimera Tech Dragon down, Fortress Dragon down to 1. I know that sounds weird from the way I'm saying it, but really, if with really no cyber decks really being used much anymore, Overload Fusion should be at 3, and then the Chimera Fortress should be down to 1. And if Solomon Warning gets hit, Bottomless should just come off the ban list. We need alternative trap cards. If Solomon Warning gets hit, or any of our counter cards and stuff like that get hit, we need to get alternative. I'm with MCO40 on that. Warning gets hit, Bottomless should be taken off. We need more stuff to fight against the Exceed monsters. But if Bottomless doesn't get hit, we should at least get Book of Moon to 2. That way we have at least 4 cards that can help us fight against Exceed monsters. And for cards that should go on to the semi-limited, Reborn Tengu, he's just too crazy at 3. I've had hard times getting through him. I really think he should be semi-limited. If I had it my way, I'd put him banned. He's just way too broken. Till it's hit in Japan, it should be put to the ban list. But I have used him, and I know how good he is. So I'd say he gets hit for the semi-limited list. Next one should be another one for the semi-limited would be Tech Genius Hyper Librarian. Broken Synchro. You've seen my deck in action. I can get Hyper Librarian out real quick, then sync the 3 together. Boom. Tech Genius Halberd Cannon. There we go. Tech Genius Halberd Cannon, or Shooting Quasar for that matter. He really needs to be put on the semi-limited. If not semi-limited, at least the limited. I know this sounds like me wanting to put a card down so the value would go down so I could get it easier, and that might be it, but really, it's just too good of a card. It needs to be at least put on the semi-limited, if not the limited list. On for the cards that I think should no longer be on the list at all. I know you're all going to think it's stupid, but Neospatial Grand Mole. Very few decks nowadays still use them. In my lifetime so far, since the last ban list, I've seen maybe 4 or 5 decks at max run Grand Mole. Really, that's not a lot, especially considering we still got Solomon Warning, we still got Solomon Judgment, we got Book of Moon, we got all these stuff that can stop him. Mirror Force, Dark Hole, Lightning Vortex. There's just too much to stop him. He's really not the threat he used to be. And with him, if he comes off the ban list, there's going to be more Neospatian decks being built. Because when he got hit, he really destroyed those Neospatian decks. Because really, he was the card that helped keep the deck running. The deck still runs, just not as well as it did back when he was at 3. So if I really think he should be at 3, to be honest. Let's see. Anything else I can think of? Not really, to be honest. That's all I can think of. I really don't think there should be, what's on here that should be limited, or semi-limited. Ultimate Offering should go to 1. Those friggin' gadgets are crazy. Skill Drain is fine. Gold Sark should go to limited. Too broken. Searches out way too much stuff, and the super rare is hard to find now. Other than that, everything's fine. That's my prediction. I bet half of them won't even be right, but we'll find out September 1st. 17 days before my birthday. This is Hero Do the Comedian signing out. Hope you all have a great day and enjoy my video. Rate, comment, subscribe, and subscribe to Avalon Treasures.